ESPN2. We'll take you to the desert next. Graham Ike. And number 19, Gonzaga, taking on Bobby Hurley's ASU Sun Devils. It's also available on the ESPN app. Boy, Gonzaga looks awfully good the first couple of games. They blew out both Oklahoma and Creighton.
Those guys are older than at least 5 NBA teams.
And the block from Yaxel Lindeborg. And there's 3 on the shot clock for TCU.
We've seen the terrific athleticism of Johnson and now Lindeborg, the UAB transfer. He's a great story. He basically didn't play high school basketball. He played 11 games at the end of his senior year because of academics. JUCO, UAB, and now maybe an NBA pick.
Off the inbound and an offensive foul. A clear out called on Xavier Edmonds. His second foul with 6:13 left in the half.
That's what we've been talking about. TCU needs him on the court. And you'll see this. He extends the arm. And this is what I'm talking about. You can't do that. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Cadeau did that in the game against Wake Forest, grabbing the guy's arm. They missed it, and that's fine. It's a good crew. They missed it. But Cadeau did this. I love Cadeau. He did the same thing to a big guy at Wake Forest, and that time Edmonds, trying to free himself, was a little too over-aggressive.
That foul, even though that's not a shooting foul, but it puts Michigan into the double bonus for the rest of that.
Now we go inside as much as I could. I like this.
In the floater, Yaxel Lindeborg for Michigan.
Yeah.
We've got a 1-point game.
I'll tell you, unless you have an open 3, if you're Michigan, go to the basket and utilize that size.
Corner, 3 on the way. And it's off the heel of the rim from David Punch. Will stay at this end, Tommy Johnson, with a foul on Michigan. And it's against Roddy Gale Jr.
Roddy Gale was trying to keep the big guy off the glass. A little extracurricular activity right there. This is what I talked about with Michigan. Morrow was terrific against Wake Forest. This is a better game tonight for Lindeborg and Johnson because of the athleticism of TCU.
And he cut off underneath. David Punch. Deep 3 by Chase Posey. And the rebound, good box out by Michigan. LJ Kingston takes it to the Wolverines. Left open in transition. And a 3, too strong from Elliot Cadeau. Here comes Jaden Pierre back the other way. The lob.
Oh, wow.
Incredibly athletic. Who's also a high jumper on the TCU track team. His dad, a longtime NBA player. Cadeau again from deep. Gets that
3 is good by Michigan Wolverines. And he had just jumped back in the lead.
Confidence. He missed one about 40 seconds ago. Didn't hesitate. Great playmaker.
10-0 run for the Wolverines.
Good kick out by Roddy Gale. Cadeau, a more confident shooter, maybe than he was at North Carolina. And a great looking stroke right there from the young man from West Orange, New Jersey, who I think could lead the country in assists for being the top 5. He's that good a playmaker.
He's averaged 9.5 assists in the first couple of games. Cadeau only has 1 so far tonight. But he's part of this great transfer class that Dusty May has assembled. Some big-time talent replenishing this Michigan roster.
But especially on the front line, as I talked about, what Dusty May is trying to figure out game to game is what my best lineups are. And without Mara, they're making this run. And what it is, it's a great sign for Michigan because throughout the season, they're going to be able to play big. They're going to be able to play athletic. They got shooters. They got depth. And he told us last night he still doesn't know his team until he loves the talent.
When you had basically a new roster, so many new guys, was there a time frame? How long did it take for teams in your eyes to gel?
You know, this is all new territory. Because most of the teams I coached, we had 5, 6, 7 guys back in the year. Just like everybody else in college. This is our coaching team.
Shot clock pulled down. Elliot Cadeau has it for Michigan. And the Horned Frogs struggling now offensively. Attacking the basket. And a foul going for the rebound. We're going the other way. It's the second on Yaxel Lindeborg of Michigan. TCU to the drought offensively. They have not scored, Fran, now in over 4 minutes. They've missed their last 8 shots and just 2 for their last 13.
Here's what I would do. I'm not shooting jumpers the next couple of possessions. Like, I know they got shot blockers, Monroe's back in. You must go to the basket. You're in the bonus now. You're going to shoot free throws. And actually, you're not in the bonus yet. You've got one more, but you got to go to the basket. And even with the 7-3 guy, Roxy, we always said, go at his chest. If he blocks it out of bounds, big deal. But if we can pick up a foul or two on him, and he's out of the game. I want to see them attack the basket off the drive.
There's the pull-up. That's way off from Brock Harding, and Michigan has it again.
See, Punch has to touch it.
Cadeau. Weaving his way down the lane. Shot blocked back the other way. Micah Robinson for the Horned Frog. And
8 years to go, plus a foul.
That is a great piece of officiating by Tommy Johnson. There was a foul out top, but the ball handler kept the ball, so he didn't take away his chance to score. I want you to watch this now. There's a foul right here, but he lets it go, and the new rule, continuation. Finish it, you got one step after the dribble. Excellent job.